Sorry, Mercer. We no longer wish to be involved in our operation.
I trust you've applied the appropriate pressure in order to change their mind.
I have. I think we may have to turn this one over to the Dark Brotherhood.
Yes, I'm afraid you're right. Such a shame. Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
I found the same marking at Honningbrew Meadery.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
Maybe we should recruit them.
You jest, but they've been able to avoid identification for years. They're obviously well-funded, driven, and patient. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Gaja lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Colom-I.
Where do I begin?
Colom-I is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
I can't believe Colom-I's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind.
Think he'll give me trouble?
Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you.
So how do I get him to talk?
You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Colom-I, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage.
He's going to owe us for this betrayal.
Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire Company's pie, we'll make good use of that debt. If I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't want him killed. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot.
Someone there?
You there, please, you have to help me. I was attacked by a vampire. Do you have a potion or something that can cure this before I turn?
Slow down. Where did this happen?
Here, I'll show you on your map so you can stay away. Please, if you can help me, let me know, or get out of my way so I can try to find a priest.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me.
Your skin. Are you ill?
I am one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Periite's protection.
Where are you going?
Returning to High Rock. Our shepherd lost his way, and I fear Periite's wrath may consume those who remain with him. Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible. That takes care of that. Gonna die for that.
Did you see a dog out there?
No. Some wolves, but no dogs.
Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. Guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Let me know. I might have it stored away. Someone new, perhaps someone looking for me to mix something up for them? Allow me to officially welcome you to Falkreath. What can I help you with today? I'm grateful for your efforts. Here, take this. A delicate matter, one that someone like you could help us. Falkreath's warriors always return, one way or another. Thank you. Here, this is for you. Of that I have no doubt. It's just a shame that I can't be there to enjoy the show.
Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
You're arrogant, obnoxious, and entitled. Falkreath deserves a better Jarl.
Watch your tongue. Don't you dare talk to me that way. I'm a Jarl, after all. I wouldn't want you to appear foolish in front of the finest court in all of Skyrim. Besides, I know envy when I hear it. Don't do that again. Last warning.
Does your inexperience make your job difficult?
Difficult? I'm a Jarl. I eat the most succulent meat, drink the finest ale, and hunt with the best hounds in the hold. Meanwhile, my very capable steward sees to the needs of the small folk, and ensures that my hold runs smoothly. Being a Jarl could hardly be simpler. You should try it sometime.
You certainly seem to enjoy the privileges of nobility.
If I had my way, I'd spend all my time at parties, and none of it dealing with the common rabble. A ruler is entitled to luxury, don't you think?
Don't you think you should focus on the needs of the small folk?
Fortunately, my very capable steward ensures that my hold runs smoothly. So I don't need to speak to the small folk at all. Farewell.
What do you need?
I beg your pardon, ma'am. I don't know what you're getting at, but whatever it is, it's not appreciated. I understand. Now, let's pledge never to speak of this again. I can almost taste it.
Somebody do something!
Let me know if you see anything you like. Don't let the shop's name frighten you away. I have plenty of reliable tonics and healing potions to sell. Excellent. You've done us a great service. Until next time.
A little coin always greases the wheels. You've done well.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way? Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city, capital of Skyrim. I'm sure you already knew that. Come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rick. Don't even those people.
By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that idea.
Liar! He beat the High King in fair combat.
I'm getting out of here.
You want to do something?
Time to
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed us!
Stormcloak lover!
You should tell her
Traitor!
that Uncle is scum that betrayed his High King.
best she know now, Advar?
They're all heartful.
Rog there, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrik. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged me. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all lords. On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate guard you were!
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
I think I expected more.
It shouldn't have been like this.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever. Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere. Good evening.
With a voice wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe the
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
I'm here about Golden Glow Estate.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person.
You can drop the act now, Gajule.
Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that bee farm, was it?
You acted as a broker for its new owner.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
Give me the buyer's name or I'll kill you.
Hasn't Mercer Frey taught you people anything? You kill me, and your only contact with the East Empire Company vanishes. That's not smart for business.
Identify the buyer, and we'll forget what we know.
I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it can ruin me.
What would it take to identify the buyer?
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Yes?
And you?
Until next time.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction? might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragonbridge.
We lost another 5 guardsmen, my Jarl. If General Tullius continues to conscript our men and send them off to battle, we'll have none left to protect the city.
Yes, I know. The General acted with my blessing. It is vital that we bring Ulfric to justice. But that cannot happen until his army of Stormcloaks is defeated utterly.
Told you that, did he? I'm sworn to protect you, my Jarl, but I'm the last line of defense. The first line is the walls around the city, and the men who patrol them. Men who, I might add, we are precious short on.
I'm aware of that, Bolgar, and I appreciate your dedication. However, if we lose the war, the Guardsmen of Solitude will make little difference in the end.
No disrespect toward the General, but sometimes I wonder if he's got your best interests at heart. In any case, he won't be turning me into no Imperial soldier. I know my place, and it's at your side.
It comforts me to know that, Bolgar. If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
Good evening.
With the passing of my dear husband, Torrig, the weighty position of Jarl has fallen to me.
Remind us of our place when we forget.
Is there something I can do for you? Why, good evening.
May knowledge of your divinity carry us through our daily trials.
A little coin always greases the wheels. You've done well.
You should see me when you get bored, stranger.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression.
Ah, I see you have the wine. Hand it over, and we'll talk.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and
I have the firebrand wine.
Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods.
You're trying to bribe me now?
Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arengoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Did she say why she was doing this?
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey.
That's it? No name or anything?
In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
I think you're lying to me.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Talks to me like that. See how what was that?
Now, there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed.
Tell me first, and then I'll decide.
All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
You say that name like I should know it.
Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer.
And you're helping her?
Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Where is Carlia now?
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, where the end began. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
You're mine. Never should have come here. Your blood calls me.
I can smell it. Every last drop of your blood is mine.
They say our fixed Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice.
What can I do for you? I hope we bump into each other again.
I'm sorry, can I help you? The museum is currently closed until further notice. Oh yes, my advertisement. I am looking still, but I do hope you are better than the others I have hired as of late. I have a list of items that I would very much like to have for the museum. If you can recover them, I'll pay you handsomely for them. If you manage to bring them all back here, we could even discuss some other plans I have in mind.
I'll get right on that.
Excellent. Well, first and foremost, I'd like to get my hands on one of the 6th House Bellhammers of the House of Dagoth. They have become increasingly rare. One apparently was stolen recently by some bandits, apparently held up in Broken Helm Hollow.
Another item was stolen from a local collector by the Silent Moon bandits. The item is known as Denstagma's Ring. It's likely still in the hideout west of Whiterun, if they haven't fenced it yet, that is. And lastly, a small shipment of Arkaviri relics is on its way across Skyrim, bound for Markarth. Amongst the items were some jade carvings. The caravan, however, was attacked by Forsworn, and it's likely they may be in possession of some of the relics. Find what you can, and I'll pay you well for it.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
Tell them that last shipment we heisted on the Cyrodiil frontier was worthless.
That's impossible. I distinctly heard that loud in the tavern say it was a full shipment of furs. They should be worth a fortune.
You idiot. He said furs, not furs. It was a damn logging caravan.
Oh, right. Well, you won't let Mercy hear about this, will you? Still have quite a good bit of jobs available, if you're looking for some extra coin.
I found this map at the EETC. Interested?
Well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. This should compensate you for your finds. Hey, this guild needs the coin. Walking away without taking work is not going to make you popular around here.
Did Gullum-I give up any information on our buyer?
He said Golden Glow was purchased by a Karlaya.
No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again.
Gullum-I also told me she was a murderer.
Karlaya destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished.
Why has she returned?
Karlaya and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was.
Gullum-I told me, she said, where the end began.
There's only one place that could be. A place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again.
We?
Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be?
Anything different about it?
Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it? Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me.
I'll trade in my cuirass.
Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course.
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, there you go.